Hello everybody, I'm Shawn Fisher and I'm here on the motor vessel Dare, one of our two 90-foot salvage vessels here at Mel Fisher's Treasures. We spent the last couple months, a lot of time and a lot of money and a lot of effort getting this boat ramped up for our season. This vessel is going to be mainly a survey vessel, of course with great salvage capabilities. As you can see, she's looking beautiful, lots of paint. Let me take you around, show you what we've done, and get ready for the summer. So here we are on the back deck of the Dare. For those of you who have been out on this boat before, you'll realize that we have a whole lot more deck space. We've removed the air compressor that was up here and moved it down below. We've also removed the crane that we used to have. We've bought a new crane, a much more powerful crane, which will be installed on the starboard side of the deck. That crane's going to have the ability to lift bronze cannons, to launch and recover our new piece of technology that we're going to be using this summer to survey the Atocha and the Lost Merchant sites. This technology is going to lead us to the rest of the treasure on both of those wreck sites, so it's very exciting for us. Let's go downstairs and see what the guts of all this looks like. So here we are in the engine room of the Dare, where a lot of work has been done, although you don't see it when you're up top. I was just telling you how we removed a lot of stuff from the top deck so we would have room for our survey equipment this summer. One of the things we removed was our air compressor. We've replaced it with a more environmentally friendly electric air compressor. And Shawn, why don't you tell us about how we got this thing set up?
Ended up taking the diesel engine off of this, bringing it back down here, putting it up on top of another air compressor tank, putting a 20 horsepower electric motor on here. The problem we have with the 20 horsepower motor is that you can't start that with the generators that we have if you try to start it across the line.
It's too much power for...
It's too much amp and rush, okay. So it would kill the generators. And we can't run the generators using shore power and still run this at the same time. So what we ended up doing is putting all this different switch gear in, and along with the new soft start, which is this starter here.
How much is that little box?
Around $3,000.
Wow.
So what this does is actually gently starts the motor so that it's easy on the compressor, it's easy on the motor, and it's also easy on our generator, so that one generator now can power the entire ship, and it can also start our scuba compressor at the same time.
All right. Now I can't imagine, again, most of our investors who have been out have heard that compressor running upstairs. With an electric motor, it's got to be a lot quieter.
Whisper quiet.
Especially now it's downstairs, so must make it a lot easier to work and yell upstairs. So very good.
Exactly.
Very good. Well, let's go take a look at the new engine we've got all fixed up. Well, this engine has just been rebuilt and put in here. Tell us exactly what we've done to it.
This is a totally new rebuilt engine. We took the old one out. We had some issues with it, and we had this one as a spare that actually came off of one of the other treasure boats. So we rebuilt it, dropped it back in. And also, whenever we were going through it, we checked the transmission and ended up having to put a new transmission in. So this is again one of the transmissions that we ended up rebuilding. Because there was a little bit different size of the transmission, we actually ended up shifting this whole engine assembly forward 2 inches.
It seems to be a little forward of the other two engines.
Yeah, it ended up working out real well, but it's a little extra engineering work to get it all to fit back in here. So we've got a brand new fresh engine to go to sea with.
By rebuilding one of our old engines and turning it into a like new engine, rather than just purchasing a new engine, how much money do you think we saved?
Probably around $60,000.
All right. All right. And total into this was maybe what, 35, 40,000?
Around that.
All right. All right. Well, very good, man. Keep that at least a couple of tanks of gas.
Yeah, with the price of diesel fuel, we need to save all we can.
That's right. That's right. All right, man. Well, let's take this baby out and find some treasure. So here we are in the wheelhouse of the Dare. I'm here with our captain, Jose Garcia, Papo to all of his friends. Just give us a little quick rundown of what we see here. Most of this equipment is not new, but it's the lifeblood of this ship.
So. Yes, excellent condition. So not new, but it's really good. So we rebuilt the navigation computer days ago, and this is the screen over here. It's a navigation computer and reading computer. We have all the records. This is the sulfur red site map
Okay.
right? On the GPS, they find there and flowers. So autopilot's over here.
And that's really important when you're doing survey work, I would assume. It helps you hold a straight line.
Yeah.
Very good.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, your navigation center tells us is what you
Over
look
here.
at to see where you're going, where you're at.
Yeah.
As you're doing work on the site, it records it into our site mapping
Yes.
program.
Yeah.
And then these all interface with the GPS and your radar.
Just everything is connected together with a GPS and the computers all together.
It makes your job easy, right?
Yeah.
Great. That's right. Well, I tell you what, the boat looks great, man. Thanks
Thank
for all
you.
the work.
Thank you.
And
All right, thank
get
you.
out there and find some treasure. Today's the day, right? You're
Today's
going
the
on
day,
sea
yeah.
trial?
Yeah, we did a sea trade today. If everything's running good, we go out.
All right, man.
All right.
All right. Well, hit it, Papo. All right. Well, thanks for coming with me on the tour of the Dare. As you can see, there's been a whole lot of work done. We still got some work to do. In between now and then, we're going to head out to the wreck site and find some treasure while we're waiting on the final components for our new survey equipment that we'll be using this summer. So stay tuned. When that equipment gets here, we're going to watch it get installed and show you the final product. And man, this thing's going to find us a whole lot of treasure this summer. Today's the day.